Hi everyone. Yes, it's the girl with the collar again. All right, firstly, thank you so much for all your love, your blessings, your positive comments on my post, your personal messages for me to get well soon. I really, really, really appreciate it and lots of full on gratitude. I had a lot of people reach out to me personally also after watching the video uh, because they felt that the information that I provided, the tips that I gave, seemed to have helped them and educated them about vertigo. And in fact, some of them also mentioned that they were not even aware of this condition that they had experienced in the past and that it is called vertigo. Uh, and there were this elderly lot also that contacted me. uh, of course I know them, and they told me that they were not aware of the fact that the doctors were doing telephonic consultation, which is really sad. I mean, it's really sad state of affairs. It's lack of awareness, lack of information being provided to general public. I'm glad that I could be of some help through some individuals. And then there was this lot that made comments such as, क्या आप पागल हो गई है यार, ऐसी हालत में वीडियो बना रही है. To those, मैं हाथ जोड़ के कहती हूँ, थैंक यू सो मच. आई ग्रेशियसली एक्सेप्ट योर कॉम्प्लीमेंट. इन फैक्ट ये जो वर्ड पागल आपने मुझे बोला है, I shall use that and make it as a topic for my today's video. Before you run away, let me promise you I will try to keep it crisp and precise and of less duration as possible. I know I tend to ramble on a lot, but please bear with me till the end. So, what is pagalpan? जैसे हम हिंदी में, there's a lot of talks about mental health these days. So हिंदी में हम mental health यानी mental ये word जो है, इसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? हम कहते हैं पागल. Now this word pagal or mental is a very complex word, and one can't really comprehend it entirely because it has so many layers, so many aspects to it. One cannot really explain everything about mental health in one go. So I choose to divide this pagalpan topic or this mental health topic into two parts, the negative and the positive. I'll tell you why. Let me just talk about the negative aspect of pagalpan first. On top of my head, the topic that comes in this category of negative pagalpan or mental health is clinical depression, that a lot of us keep hearing nowadays. um, I think it is more to do with physiological, psychological, biological, source of distress, and a lot of chemical locha happening in the brain because of chemical imbalances. So most of the times, I believe I've heard is that this can be treated by good doctors, psychiatrists, counselors through medication or therapy, and eventually a person does get better. And there are, of course, extreme cases uh, of this if not being treated. And as we can hear a lot of news nowadays about every famous personality, it's very sad, but it is the harsh reality. It is true. Mental health is the main topic of the hour that everybody should discuss at whatever levels, whatever level of understanding they have. So, yes, the first part is clinical depression that comes to my mind. The second pagalpan arises out of anxiety, out of anger, hatred, ego, doubts. Now, essay type ka pagalpan is also associated with the person's nature, not just the personality or illness as such. It's also person's nature, which probably has developed because of their childhood experiences or experiences in life. And if these do not show any physical, it don't really affect the physical actions of a person, then I think an individual can seek some help and talk to someone and get themselves back back in line, and get themselves back to normalcy. But of course, if it affects them physically, then yes, the right therapists will have to jump in and treat such individuals. The third pagalpan that comes to my mind is pagalpan arising out of fear, fear of the unknown, fear of being uncertain about the future, fear of all possible uncertainties in life, fear arising out of suspicion, doubt. This also is more of a personality issue, and again has to be dealt with by a professional. Or of course, if it is not very major, then इसी टाइम पे फ्रेंड्स काम आते हैं. Some support from social groups also helps many a times. So yeah, I'm not going to talk much about the negative aspect of pagalpan because I don't like to talk much about negativity. So these are three broad types that I identified. Let's move on to the positive aspect of pagalpan. So if I ask you, what is the positive kind of pagalpan you see in your life? Since it's not interactive, maybe I'll have to speak. Right. So, the first thing that comes to my mind for one to have a positive kind of mental disorder or pagalpan is passion. Passion for doing something that they have been longing to do or they are really, really good at. Let's take an example of this lockdown. ऐसे बहुत लोग मैंने देखे हैं मेरी लाइफ में जिन्होंने कभी किचन में पैर नहीं रखा है. They've never entered the kitchens. Forget cooking. And they are now entering the kitchens and baking. Wow! Not just regular baking. They are using all possible bartans in their house and doing baking. And they're, dishing out wonderful items. So well presented. Like drolicious items. And hats off to them. Although I was trying to, make a mockery out of it. But the fact is that I'm seeing some individuals become so passionate about baking. They might be considering this as a profession, and I think they will definitely owe it to the lockdown, which has made them introspect and try new things. So be passionate about something, be pagal about something, be so crazy that you will reinvent yourself. Passion about fitness, for example. Take me for example. मेरा फिटनेस से कोई लेना देना नहीं था काफ़ी सालों तक. I was more into a corporate job and then wellness and basically freelancing stuff, and then a homemaker taking care of my two kids. Fitness तो for me just fitness was just being with them, playing with them, or maybe once in a while hitting the gym or something, or maybe just going for walks. 2017 was my call because I had touched 90. I would have probably hit a century if I wouldn't have taken care of much. That's what my doctor said. After the birth of my second son, I had put on oodles and oodles of weight. खाते जाओ, घर का घी खाओ, पराठे खाओ, सब खाओ. But anyway, I did it because I was pregnant and I wanted to pamper myself. Sorry, coming back to the topic. So yes, I was 90 and it started giving me some health issues which I had never experienced earlier at such a tender age. Which is when I decided I have to make a difference. I have to make some changes to my life positively. And I found my calling through Zumba fitness. So much so that I was 90 then, and then in a year and a half, I reached my goal weight of 63, 65. Presently, I'm around 64, 65, hovering somewhere there. And this journey inspired me so much that I decided to pursue this as my passion. And it is my passion. I am doing Zumba fitness classes now. And I love it, not just because of from a professional point of view, but I absolutely love it. I absolutely love dancing on Zumba numbers, love working out with this fitness format. So, ये मेरा पागलपन है. I'm crazy. Sometimes I'm sick, yet I do a class. But that's because I feel alive. I feel refreshed. I feel like I have done something productive in my life on that particular day. So yes, Zumba fitness is my passion. I know some people who are so creative. They may not be very articulate or very confident speaking verbally, like orally, But in this lockdown, they've had a lot of time on hand, so they've started penning down a lot of beautiful poetry and stories, and they're absolutely beautiful verses that I keep hearing now and then. So that is another kind of passion. So अपना पागलपन आइडेंटिफाई कीजिए, चाहे वो खाना पकाना हो, whether it is work related stuff, fitness हो, writing हो, dancing हो, singing हो, learning a new language, teaching something, a subject that you have never learnt in your life. It could be anything. So I think this pagalpan is any day better than the first three that I initially listed in the negative category. I think it is very important for all of us to find a purpose in our life. That is what is lacking. A life without a purpose is no life. So, on that note, as I said, finding a purpose is very, very important. So, now it is up to you which side of Pagalpan you wish to have in your life. And I'm sure it's going to be the पॉजिटिव वन, बिकॉज कोई भी बेवकूफ़ नहीं है बोलेगा मुझे नेगेटिव में जाना है. सो एंड इफ़ यू ऑलरेडी हैव दोज नेगेटिव एस्पेक्ट्स ऑफ पागलपन इन यू, try to slowly transition it to the positive side. How do you do it? Now, as you know, I am the queen of acronyms. As per my last video, you must have guessed. So, I've written something down today also. So, please bear with me. So, if anybody, I'm sure everybody likes Cadbury chocolates, right? I don't have one right now. So, imagine कीजिए मैं आपको एक Cadbury chocolate दे रही हूँ, कुछ मीठा हो जाए. Okay? So, let's spell Cadbury. CADBURY. So, where C should stand for communication. Communicate with people that you love. Communicate with your friends. For good times, bad times, whatever. Communicate with your family, communicate with your doctors, communicate with anybody around who needs help, or if you need help, communicate with them, and express yourselves entirely. Do not harbor any negative emotions inside of you. It's going to eat you up sooner or later. As strong as dole shole you might have, as strong a person you are, you might have done 10,000 courses in your life, but if you're not going to express it and keep everything bottled up, it's going to eat you inside for sure, because you're not a superhuman being. You're just another human being like all of us. So please make sure you communicate. Second stands, which is A, stands for addressing a core issue. So you address the core issue. If there is something that's bothering you in your life, address it. First of all, write it down, discuss it. If it is a physical related stuff, then you know whom to approach. If it is just psychological or just something like, nothing that significant, just discuss it with your close ones, your loved ones. Not without the fear of them being judgmental. Just be open up with them, and I'm sure they will give you insights, they will give you feedback, and they will give you their perspective, so you know how to take things forward. D stands for writing down your deepest desires and fears. Trust me, when you do this exercise, you will be surprised to see how your mind thinks when you list down your deepest desires and fears. The moment you see those fears, just take a pen and do cut. Just cancel everything out and just tell yourself, this is not you, this soul is not you. You are much higher than this, you're much more capable than this. Listen to those desires, try to fulfill those desires as much as possible, whether material or spiritual. Please do this. Then comes B. B is a very important one, and not everyone might agree with me on this, but B stands for breakdown. It's okay to cry. If you are a man or a woman, you're very strong and you feel that crying is for the weak people, for the ones who are very weak, you're absolutely wrong. Cry, break down. Crying lets the boo-hoos out, is what I had heard in one of the episodes of my favorite show, Friends. It does let the boo-hoos out. You can break down in front of your Almighty, your spiritual guru. You can break down in front of your family member who's closest to you. You can break down in front of your parents, not in front of your children. I wouldn't advise that. but break down in isolation. You will feel fantastic. It will clear your mind from all that clutter that's in your head. So it's absolutely okay to do that. U stands for, after breaking down, you are going to uplift yourself. You will get more ideas, you will get more direction. So uplift yourself and do good deeds. Do good karma. Stay away from negative elements in your life. Stay away from negative thoughts. And you will find yourself uplifted automatically. That's how the nature works. R stands for respect. Respect yourself. Unless you don't have respect for yourself, you're not going to have respect for anybody in this world. So respect yourself, respect others, and respect your life. It's very precious. And the last one, which is Y. I couldn't think of anything, but Y stands for you, or maybe yo-yo, as per my kindergarten son's books. But yeah, Y would stand for you. You are special, you are precious, you have been gifted this life to do wonderful things. You have not even started 1% of those wonderful things. Find your purpose. Pray to the Almighty, pray to your spiritual energy, and identify your purpose. The purpose doesn't have to be that of a selfish kind. It can be for yourself, it can be for someone else. There is no right or wrong in this. So on that note, friends, I still went a little ahead with the timing. I'm very sorry. I need to work on this. But in this condition, you can thoda maafi de hi do bhaiya. Thoda maafi de hi do. So it is not about who is the bravest or how brave you are in doing adventure activities, posting 10,000 videos, training videos, ye video, wo video, baking video, and other things. You are considered to be brave when you continue to live your life when you feel like you want to die. That's it. Thank you for watching.